welcome to my channel. My name is Selena and I do lifestyle reviews about Delta 8, Delta 10, and now I'm doing reviews about Kratom. So if you haven't seen my last video, please check that out. I reviewed the Prof Whyte'S Calm Kratom, and today I'm going to do the Prof Whyte'S Euphoria Kratom. So I'm just going to do a quick review of or read what's on the back of this. If you haven't checked out the last video, I did briefly go over it. Sorry, I'm losing my voice just a little bit. I don't know if anybody else goes through that, but I constantly lose my voice. But anyway, Euphoria, our blend of white and green vein strains are known for boosting sociability with noticeable mood-lifting capabilities and may help ease various psychological issues like depression and anxiety. And also it says, warning, do not use if you're pregnant nursing. It is illegal to process Kratom if under 21 years of age. Consult your healthcare professional before using. Do not combine with alcohol or medication. Consult a doctor prior to usage if you have heart disease, liver disorder, high blood pressure, any medical condition, or take medication. So please be mindful of that when you're trying any new thing, but also when you're trying Kratom. If you use certain medications or anything like that, definitely make sure that you do what's best for you. Also, please make sure you're in a legal state of legal age and all the legal things, you know what I mean? So just make sure that you do your research before using. There's a lot of good videos about Kratom on YouTube that's very, very in-depth and informative. I did mention in my last video, there's a YouTuber by the name of Destiny Laura Joe, and hers was about Kratom 101. It was a pretty good video that covers what Kratom does. Also, like dosaging or what you may want to do for yourself based off of what she does for herself. This Kratom I picked up at my local herb shop. I had been seeing Kratom everywhere, and mainly in capsules, not so much like the loose powder that like what I have here, but I've been seeing it at my herb shop, vape shops, just everywhere. And so I figured I would try it out, especially since I saw that it was on clearance. So it was $7.99. I don't know if you see the sticker. It was originally $15.99 from what I saw on the website. For Prof Whyte's, I think it's around $18 or so, but you get 50 grams of Pure Kratom Powder, where this package is 25 grams of Pure Kratom Powder. You can probably get quite a few servings out of this, because the starting dosage for me is going to be around, for myself, I don't know about for you, but it's going to be around a teaspoon, because I just want to, you know, start small. you build, you know what I'm saying? So also the lady from the herb shop did mention that the Euphoria was one of her favorites, and that it's supposed to give you some sort of boost, and you know, and it does say that it helps with depression and anxiety, which I do have some anxiety that I've been working on. Somebody did mention though in the previous video, which I'm really thankful for, that this can build dependency. So be careful. Like I said, be mindful of what's best for you, because everyone's different. But I would love to hear y'all's experiences. So if you have experienced this, please let me know down below, because, you know, I want to know your stories. I love your stories. So definitely I'm going to try this. Somebody also recommended in my last video to mix it with juice and like take it like a shot. So that's what I'm going to try to do today. So I am going to go ahead, get my mug, and I will be right back. And we're back. So I have gotten my mug. So, and I'm not an Aquarius. I live with 2 Aquarians, but I am not Aquarius. But y'all are my fellow air signs, so hey, I love y'all. Y'all are awesome. But yes, I have this Aquarian mug. And I also, of course, have the Kratom. I didn't have any juice, but I have today this small sweet tea. We're doing the sweet tea thing today. So, let's see. I'm going to open this. Oh, I got my teaspoon. I hope this is a teaspoon. I think it is. Open this up. The powder does kind of get everywhere, so I find, and from what I've read, the powder kind of hits a little bit quicker only because, you know, your body doesn't have to digest that capsule. But I prefer I would probably prefer the capsule just so I don't have to go through all this. But here's just what it looks like again, so y'all can see. It's like a green powder. And I have in my cup, I have just some hot water just to help dissolve it down a little bit. I'm struggling, y'all. I was struggling. Okay, so we have it in our teaspoon. I just plopped it in there. And I used the smallest amount of water, just enough to do what it gotta do. So I'm hoping it does give me a boost. It is the morning time right now. And also they say that kratom helps with like aches and pains and things like that. And also to be careful when you are using kratom and you have different strains and different veins, because there's red, green, and white. And they all do different things from what I've read. So I'm new to this, and so I'm doing as much research as I can. So this is pretty much dissolved, but you see it's like, it's really green. All right, so now I'm just gonna pour a little of this in here. I hope it doesn't taste terrible. Oh my gosh, I hope it doesn't. Just enough. Y'all, please hope for the best for me, because all right. I will say that it is like drinking cinnamon. The powder is like, will get stuck on your tongue. Honestly, I prefer the tea method that I did in the previous video, because this is just not for me. But I'm not going to give up. I'm going to get through this. I'm going to get through this. Yeah, it's not the greatest, but I feel like maybe if I did a smaller shot of this, it's not really the taste that is off-putting. It's really the consistency. So if you're a texture person, you may want to do it kind of how I did it in the last video, where I made like a tea, because it was a lot smoother than this way. I'm trying to gather myself, y'all. I'm trying to gather myself. Okay. Like I said, I could do this. I could do this. I don't have much left. I'm just going to stir it some more. Maybe that's where I went wrong. But thank y'all for doing this with me, or watching me do this. Watching me struggle, because this is a struggle. Oh, I hate being a texture person. If you're a texture person, please let me know. Oh, woo! So, I think what I'm going to do is just add a little bit more juice to it, just to take the edge off. The powder just sticks to your tongue like glue. It's like drinking, yeah, like cinnamon, but without the cinnamon flavor. But yes. Side note, what I mentioned in the last video, at least I think I did, they say that this can hit pretty quickly, like within minutes. I saw online that it can actually hit, well under an hour. So it's not like when I was drinking the THC drinks where it takes like a good solid 60 to 90 minutes just to like kick in. But this, I know the calm for me kicked in around, I want to say 15-30 minutes in the last video, if I'm not mistaken, but it was rather quick. It didn't take long at all, and I was feeling pretty relaxed and stuff like that. I'm hoping that the Euphoria is going to give me the boost and like mood lifting thing, because, I'm trying to have a good day today. It's Sunday, it's beautiful outside, like I'm trying to have a good day. So I'm hoping this will help like boost my mood. I mean, I'm already kind of feeling pretty good, but like I said, sometimes anxiety can kind of get the best of me, and I love trying things that can help with that, and take some of that away. So I'm hoping that that's what it does. Especially that's what it says on the back of the package. I'm just talking so I can, stall drinking the rest of this. But I gotta finish it. I gotta do this. I'm gonna get through it. Okay. Excuse me. So what I'm thinking is when I added the extra juice, is that it made it a lot smoother. So I think depending on how much of the powder per liquid ratio you use, whatever's best for you, I know that I need more liquid in mine because the less it sticks more to my tongue. So when I put just a little bit of water and a little bit of the non-juice, the tea, it basically stuck to my tongue. But just then, when I just drunk it, after pouring more of the juice, or tea, it went down much smoother. So I think maybe if you did want to do like a shot method, do like a half a teaspoon, do your shot, knock it back, then do the other half of the teaspoon possibly, or whatever dosage that you choose. Do like a halvesies to do the shot method, because I think that's what's gonna make it go down smoother, because y'all are struggling. This is a lot better. It's a lot better, but it doesn't have much of a flavor to me. It just tastes kind of like ground up tea powder. I don't know how to explain it. It doesn't taste like anything for real. Like no distinct flavor to me, other than it just tastes very natural. It tastes very earthy. There we go. Tastes earthy, but nothing like a spice or anything. But yes, I'm almost done, y'all. I'm so proud of myself. Even though it's a struggle, I'm proud of myself. Next, I'm definitely getting the capsules, y'all. That's going to be the move. I don't have much left. It's just, it's in there. It's a tiny, tiny bit. I got to motivate myself. I got this. I got this. That last little bit was powdery as all get out. I was just gonna drink a little bit of this tea real quick to wash it down. Oh my God. Woo. So here's what I'm gonna do. Let this kick in, and I'll be back as soon as it starts working its stuff, okay? Because I want y'all to see how I'm feeling, how I'm doing, how I'm getting through it, especially after this kind of struggle. Usually I don't be struggling like this, y'all, but I'll be back in 30, maybe 30 minutes or so. I'll be back. All right, so I'm back. It's been about an hour, and the reason why I waited a little bit longer is because I definitely wanted to give it I guess a little bit more time to really kind of settle in my system. I did start feeling the effects rather quickly. Within about 15 minutes, I started feeling, it almost felt like I drank a venti coffee. Like I felt my energy kind of, rising up a little bit. I do feel like in a dancey mood a little bit, like I really want to listen to some music. I want to get out, I want to do stuff, do some errands. And that's how I know like it's working for me, because even though I was already in a good mood, I feel like I want to like go, move about, you know what I'm saying? Like it's giving me one of those moods. Definitely did feel a little bit queasy. I think it was a little much on my empty stomach, because it's the first part of the day and I didn't have any breakfast or anything in my system for several hours. So I think if you have a sensitive tummy, just be mindful of that. I did eat a little piece of French bread and a small piece of provolone, and then within about 5 minutes the queasiness went away. So if you can't take it on a full like a completely empty stomach, I guess on an empty stomach, maybe a little snack can help. I definitely don't think it change the effects from me eating, but I know that they say that it hits a little bit better on an empty stomach. But if you have a sensitive tummy, just keep a snack, nearby just in case. And the other side effects I'm not too worried about from what I've seen online, just because they state that that's usually for higher dosages, and I only took a teaspoon. I will say, I will probably rate this probably a 9 out of 10. The consistency is just, maybe if this was in a capsule form, definitely probably would have been 10 out of 10 for me. It's just the powder, making sure to get the right ratio to liquid, so it's not so hard to take down. But it's just me, you know what I'm saying? The rating's based on me. And so yes, if this was in capsule form, I think this would be so much better for me. So I'm gonna look into that. But also, if you tried, the Prof Whyte'S, or if you tried Kratom, any vein, any strain, let me know down below. I love y'all stories. I try to get back to y'all as soon as I can, but sometimes I don't get notified when y'all write to me, so I'm sorry if there's a little bit of delay, but I love sharing stories with y'all and chatting with y'all. I love to hear your recommendations as well for me to try. I'm already looking into some things, so definitely let me know. Please, please, please. Definitely, if you like these kind of videos, this helps me with what kind of content to make. So if you like this video, please hit the thumbs up, and so I can figure out what else to bring to this channel, and what y'all like. So I definitely want to review more stuff like this. And also, if you know of any Delta 8, Delta 10 products you want me to try, please let me know. But I hope y'all have a great day wherever y'all are, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.